Hi there, my name is Abby Voorhees, Sales Director with Mary Kay. Thank you so much for taking the time to spend with us today and to learn a little bit more about Mary Kay. I love to share this opportunity with other women because I was someone that was not looking for something like this really, and I'm excited to share with you a little bit today about why I started my Mary Kay business. I have been with Mary Kay for 5 years. I started my business when I lived in Maryland and worked a full-time job as a civil engineer. Sounds kind of cool, but it wasn't really that fun. I basically scooped up dirt for a living. I spent a lot of time in chest waders and out in the rivers and streams, and it was okay. I also spent a lot of time processing data in a cubicle, and I got really frustrated with that. I worked for a really small company at the time, and we had not gotten raises in about 4.5 years. And I was young and single, still am, and looking for a way to make some extra money to support the lifestyle that I wanted. I like to travel, shop, go to dinner, events, things like that with friends, and I wanted to support that lifestyle without going into debt. I don't know if you've ever been in debt before, but that was not somewhere that I wanted to go again. And I decided I was going to have to get a part-time job to have that lifestyle. Well, I could not find a part-time job anywhere. I applied at retail locations. Nobody would hire me because I already worked 40 to 50 hours a week. And I didn't want to wait tables or bartend because I like to sleep. And I didn't want to go from a full-time job to another part-time or more job to make the money that I wanted. I was really looking just to make a couple extra $100 a month. I had a great salary. I was not starving. My bills were paid, but I was just kind of stagnant in my career and didn't really have a lot of opportunity for advancement. I started my Mary Kay business because a good friend of mine had started hers, and I knew nothing about Mary Kay. So you might be someone out there that was like me and knew nothing. And she asked me to listen to something similar to this to help with her training. Some of you are probably helping a friend of yours out with some training or a family member by doing this today, and they're so grateful for that. I listened to the information, and about 30 minutes later, I was ready to start my business. She was totally shocked. I was totally shocked, but it was exactly what I was looking for in my life, and started my Mary Kay business, I think, the next day, because I knew that I would have the ultimate flexibility to make the amount of money that I wanted. I had a really, really busy life already. Like I said, I already worked 40 to 50 hours a week. I played in some adult sports teams. I had a lot of extracurricular and volunteer activities I was involved with. I traveled a lot to see friends and family, and I just didn't really have a lot of time. I was super, super busy. Mary Kay allowed me to fit this business in around the life and the things I already had going on. To make an extra $200 a month, that on average for most consultants, when you get a group of women together, about 3 to 5 women, it was about $300 per group. So if I wanted to profit $200, I'd have to sell $400. So we make 50% commission in Mary Kay just selling the product. And I knew that I could find 4 to 6 hours a month to plug in with my business and make that extra money that I wanted. On average, holding one party, skincare class, pampering session, whatever you'd like to call it, on average, 3 to 5 women, the average sales is about $300. So if you're looking to profit about $500 on average every month, these are company averages, it's about 1 appointment per week, so 2 to 3 hours per week. Now, if you're looking to make some extra money, I know you could probably really find 2 to 3 hours a week if you really wanted to. What would an extra $500 a month do for you, do for your family? Throughout this business opportunity, I had no idea that there were career advancement opportunities. All I really wanted was the money. I didn't care about anything else. I started selling the product and then selling a lot of the product. I fell in love with the product. I didn't even use it before I started my business. I had terrible skin. I had acne pretty much my entire life. I used to go to the dermatologist constantly. I tried every lotion, potion, prescription that you could ever imagine. and nothing worked for me. And I was super frustrated with that and couldn't afford half of the things that they prescribed for me. So I figured, hey, I might as well try these products on myself if I'm selling them, right? Makes sense. So started using the products. They've totally transformed my skin, helped reverse a lot of the signs of aging that I was seeing. I really didn't start using anti-aging products until I turned about 30. So love the results of the product and just fell in love with that as well. And then from there, I started earning more money by selling the product. I earned a free car, my first free car, while I worked a full-time corporate job. I earned my Mary Kay car. And then from there, have earned 3 additional cars since then. We have a huge fleet of vehicles in the United States. There are actually more Mary Kay cars on the road than there are UPS trucks. We have the 2nd largest fleet of vehicles in the United States behind the government. So there are Mary Kay cars that are there and available for every single beauty consultant in this business. You can earn the use of that career car. They do pay for 85% of your car insurance, all the taxes, all the registration, everything. You just go to the dealership and you pick it up and you drive away. That was something I really loved because I had an old car that was dying fast, and I was going to be, and probably very quickly going to be, in a predicament that my vehicle was done. And so I had been saving money in a savings account for a new car, and it was adding up really quickly. I had several $1,000s saved in there, and then I realized one day, oh my gosh, I could get a free car from Mary Kay. I could do something else with that money that I've been saving. So that's what I did. I earned my free car. I used to drive that to my full-time corporate job. Had all kinds of gear in the back, Mary Kay on one half, other gear on the other half, waiters and hard hats and all kinds of fun things like that. I didn't even wear makeup at the time, by the way. So from there, I took the money I had saved in my savings account, my bonus checks that I earned from Mary Kay, and my sales and my tax return for my Mary Kay business. I was able to buy a house, the beautiful house that we're in today. I'm in my office. Never thought as a single girl that I would ever be able to do something like that and afford my own home, and a beautiful home that I want to be in for a long time. So I'm so grateful for my Mary Kay business. If it wasn't for that business, I wouldn't be here today. From there, I continued to grow my business and grow my team. I had other women that were interested in starting their own businesses, and based on how many other people I helped to be successful, the larger your team grows, I was able to get to the point that my bonus checks for Mary Kay, based on what my team sells and myself, without taking money from each other, that's the key part, I was able to replace my full-time corporate salary while I still worked in that corporate job. While I was there, I was making more than my corporate job in just a few years of the business. And I love that Mary Kay allowed me that opportunity to grow and keep earning in my business. I was able to take those bonus checks from the company. I was able to pay all of my monthly expenses, and my engineering salary became the fun money. And I got to the point that I was able to leave my corporate job. It was fine. I was pretty much miserable. I cried every day at work. I don't know if any of you have a job like that, but I was miserable and didn't want to continue on the rest of my life being miserable like that, because who wants to be around a miserable person, right? So I was able to leave my corporate job about 3 years ago, and have been loving my Mary Kay business ever since. I am not a morning person, so it allows me the flexibility that I do not have to get up early and be at a corporate job. In this business, some of you might be not totally sure, not know what this is all about. It might be for you. You never know. I love sharing the opportunity with people because I never know what your situation is. From there, if it's not for you, it could be for somebody that you do know. You can be a great talent scout for us and help us find other people for this business. I really think that knowledge is power. So it might be an option for you to pass it on to some other people that, please let us know, even if it's not something for you. Mary Kay always asks just that we share a little bit about it. So we are looking for some great people in this business. We are looking for high achieving people and high achieving women to join us in this Mary Kay opportunity. And there was a study done by Darren Hardy of Success Magazine, and he talked about high achieving people and the people that we want for this business. And there are 5 things that high achieving people are looking for in a business opportunity and in their careers. Number 1, in this order, they are looking for great people. Doesn't that make such a difference to be in a career where you're around people that are really positive and building you up instead of tearing you down? Yes, great people. It really makes a huge difference to be surrounded by that positive support system. Just taking a look at my notes here, making sure I'm covering everything. The number 2 reason is a challenge. I know that's how I felt when I was 29. I passed my licensing exam as an engineer, and at 29, I had kind of reached the peak of where you want to be in your engineering career at 29. And guess what? Nobody made me the president of the company. Nobody made me the CEO. Nobody even gave me a raise for achieving that. So I love that I always have a new challenge and a new opportunity in this business. We want people that are looking for a challenge. Mary Kay is exactly that. It's hard work, but it's very challenging, and it's really, really rewarding to be able to leave your corporate job or provide for your family or additional income for whatever it might be. Number 3 is opportunity. There is no glass ceiling in Mary Kay. I know something I experienced being a woman in a field dominated by men was there was kind of a glass ceiling. I was only going to reach a certain point. I was never even going to be able to have the opportunity to make 6 figures in probably my entire career. But we have the opportunity in Mary Kay to do that as quickly as you would like to. The opportunities are absolutely endless in this business. The perks are endless. Free cars, diamonds, luxury vacations, all of those things are absolutely available to you. Unlimited earning potential and flexibility. If you are someone that has a family or has a crazy work schedule, it allows you ultimate flexibility. Maybe you move a lot for your job, or someone in your family moves a lot. It allows you the opportunity that you can take your business with you. You can really design the life of your dreams. I never dreamed that I would be owning my own home or being able to have my own flexible schedule and support myself. What choices would you have with more freedom and flexibility in your life? What would that provide for you and your family? Number 4 is personal growth. Oh my gosh, this is a huge one for me. Yes, I did not wear makeup really before Mary Kay or know anything about it. Yes, that has been a great thing to be able to learn how to do that. If you don't wear makeup, that's okay. You don't have to. It's not required or anything like that. But we can teach you and share everything that you need to know about skincare and cosmetics. But it is the greatest personal growth plan. I am very, very introverted. If you've ever met an engineer, most of us are pretty shy and introverted, kind of like to keep to ourselves. I still am. And I wasn't necessarily comfortable being in front of people. If I was in front of like a meeting or anything, I would turn bright red in about 2 seconds and I would get all sweaty and nervous. So Mary Kay has allowed me the opportunity to kind of be forced to step outside my comfort zone. We always like to say you can't get comfortable. You got to get uncomfortable to get comfortable, right? So this really helps you grow. What personal growth would you have if you had a safe place that you could develop and become a better person for yourself and your family? And then number 5 is money. People are looking for money, right? We always want more of it. If it's a little or a lot with Mary Kay, what would you do with an extra $100 a month? $500 a month or $5,000 a month? What would that do for you or your family? for the future, for now. I love the opportunity. I never was really somebody that dreamed when they were growing up or really as an adult. I think I was just that practical and not something that we did. But now I've had the opportunity that I can dream about things I want to do in the future and places I want to go and things I want to do for my family, for my children, to not have student loans when they go to college. That's a really hard thing to be able to do. I'm still paying on my student loans, but to allow them the opportunity that they can go to college and not have to worry about that. What would it do for you? A vacation, medical bills, debt, buy a new home, anything you could ever imagine is at your fingertips with this opportunity. So we are looking for women that want these 5 things. Someone that wants to be around great, positive people. Someone that's looking for a challenge and can always achieve more. Opportunity, endless opportunity. Personal growth. You might not even know that you need personal growth, but this business allows that opportunity. And also to make some extra money for you or to give it away. If you don't need the money, that's okay. You can give it away. There are a lot of people out there that need it. Mary Kay has such a great way to offer all of these things and the things that highly successful women want. Are you a highly successful woman? Do you want to be a highly successful woman? Have you ever even thought about being a highly successful woman or knew that there was something more for you out there? So I really encourage you to just think about it. You know, it might not be for you. Like I said, it could be for somebody else. Please share this with someone else if there's someone that's on your heart after you watch this and get some more information. And thank you again for taking a few moments to do this. The password for this is choices. So text your consultant, or the password when you're filling out the form is choices. And hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.